Welcome to our leadership podcast at wilsonliling.com. Today, we're very privileged to have Pastor Gordon Moore. Pastor Gordon is the founding pastor and he was the senior pastor of C3 Bridgeman Downs, a mega church on the north part of Brisbane. And he's successfully handed it over to his successor, which is just incredible. What would you say to younger leaders? How can they get themselves onto this sort of journey themselves to develop? What sort of mindsets should they have?
Mindsets are important, aren't they, Wilson?
Yes.
Very important. I think number one is teachable.
Mm-hmm.
If we think we're there and we don't need to learn, then I think you've taken yourself out of the game right there.
Yeah.
I just think you've got to keep learning, and that's because you're humble. You realise you haven't got it all together.
Yes.
And the other thing, because you're humble now and you're eager to learn, I think the second thing is create a questioning mind. Question everything as a leader, everything. And I think that is probably one of the most important things. So to sit there when you're hearing something, seeing something, or you're trying to discover something, keep asking the question, even if it's inconvenient, even if other people don't like the question.
Yep.
I've learned you've got to keep asking questions. I think another thing is face the brutal facts. You've got to be a lover of the facts. I think, and this goes against what we believe as Pentecostals, you know, about having a spirit of faith, and I'm into it, and you're a vision, and we're going to do this. But the other side is that the reality right now?
Yeah.
And some pastors and leaders just don't want to face that because it's just too real. But okay, you've got the faith.
Yes.
Where's your reality?
Yeah.
And then you say, well, we're going to build from here.
Bridget.
Rather, we're going to do this. And I've come to this conclusion: a vision must be just out of reach, not out of sight. Well, I think with vision, being able to articulate your vision is just so important.
Yeah.
I hesitate to use the word because it can be misinterpreted wrongly, but I think if you're going to be a senior leader or a leader of anything like youth or men's or a church, whatever, you actually need to be able to sell your vision. In other words, you need to be able to present it in a way.
It's compelling.
Yeah, and people, wow. So you're big on the benefits and where it's going and why you're doing it. And that takes a bit of time. That took me a bit of time to get that.
Yes.
But that's a big thing.